Welcome to Talking Experience Analytics with a decent beer in a shed. And tonight's beer is Twilight to Starlight by the extraordinary hop butcher for the world up in Chicago. Oh, stunning. Absolute price, price perception and value projection are three related but different things. And you've got to understand all three to be a real master of showing your customers that you are the best value in the marketplace. The good news is that by using the data underneath these three different things really cleverly, you don't have to be the cheapest to project a really good and strong value position. So, for example, absolute price in grocery, where customers are buying little and often, does get noticed, but only over time. It takes quite a while for a customer to come to, well, for a person to come to the point where they say, actually, do you know what, I think this is getting too expensive here. Or feels like I've got more change in my pocket, or, you know, in my psyche, in my perception in here than I used to. Not so much these days, rising prices being, you know, what they are. So absolute price gets noticed, but the conversion comes from price perception in the moment at the shelf edge. And that's where you can make a massive difference with the way in which you project value. Experience Analytics is perfect at understanding the real situation for your value projection. And actually, of all the grocers we've looked at in the last year, one of the leaders here is Giant Eagle. And Giant Eagle is not the cheapest. It just isn't. You know, it's always going to be in that position fighting as a regional, where the Krogers of this world, the ALDIs, the Walmarts are always going to be able to do something on absolute terms at lower price. But customers want to know that they're getting a good deal. They want to know that you're looking after them. And what Giant Eagle are fabulous at is projecting great value. So how do they do it? This sounds so simple, but one of the challenges here is that what I'm going to talk about now, you have to be on top of week in, week out, and Giant Eagle are. And so, for example, first of all, we anchor our price perception on other prices. Although we all joke about it in the industry, you know, so much off, the half price, $3, whatever, you know, better than, it's almost, we joke about what those prices really mean. But the customer doesn't. The customer sees half price, better than half price, and thinks great deal. Now, if you do that with conviction and boldness, you make those offers distinct and visible, and you make the half price and the better than half price a real feature each time the customer is in there, the perception that you're delivering great value really grows. And we see that at Giant Eagle, even versus Kroger and Publix and Meijer and some of those others. So how can you do that in your stores? The first thing you have to do is exactly what Experience Analytics does. Get in an Experience Analytics mindset and walk the store as a customer. Now, the individual store isn't setting the prices generally, it's central office, general office. Go do this in a store, not your pet favourite local one. Go walk a branch of your business and look at the promotional environment there as if you were a customer. What are the deals anchored on? What are the gaps, the spreads that I'm seeing? Are we particularly good in private label? Are we doing the right thing for our customers on basics? Are there treats that are in that? What is the mix of those three things together? And this one, the number of times this gets missed is extraordinary. You've got to shout. Tell customers what you are doing for them. Make sure they know. You have to be bold and clear and distinguished with that pricing. So you can anchor those price perceptions on the offers that you're giving week in, week out. Now, this is not an excuse to raise prices, because customers will notice. We've established that. But over time, it shows that you're working hard for the customer. That means something. It means something, that customer's value equation, that keeps them coming to you, but also keeps them putting one extra thing in the basket each trip. And that one extra thing is the difference between comps that beat inflation and comps that don't beat inflation. And the last thing you have to do is commit to always do this. You can't let customers down. You can't have an environment where one week there are great 50% half price offers everywhere and the next week there's nothing. It's got to be part of your DNA. You've got to build it in. So make sure that you're showing great savings clearly. They're distinguished. You shout about them. You look at those offers in the store as a customer would see them. And you commit to doing it as part of your DNA. That's how you win value projection. Cheers. Oh yeah.